Hello everybody, welcome to another review. This time we are reviewing Flint, which was released in 1966. Gave it a rating of 2, saw it in 2014. You can see the movie poster there. It's not a bad looking poster, but it does look very sleazy for my taste. But aesthetically it looks fine, it looks pretty good. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and read this. Flint is a gross picture that shamelessly rips off the formula for James Bond pictures. Somehow, I think the franchise should have had it patented back then to prevent copycats. Well, Flint is like watching a James Bond picture all over again, only it's much tackier, stupider, and more pointless. Unless, James Coburn as Derek Flint is obnoxious, annoying, unlikable, and full of conceit. As a matter of fact, I don't think he should have had a leading role in any movie because he is at best a supporting actor, and a bad one at that. Similarly, with all the James Bond pictures, there is a blatant sexism going on in Flint that I find extremely insulting to watch. Obviously, women are nothing more than sex objects, and Derek Flint is the biggest practitioner of polygamy I've seen in movies. Is he trying to build his own personal harem? By the way, that's Lee Cobb doing. What is Lee Cobb doing in the film? How did he go from being an important figure in On the Waterfront and 12 Angry Men to a rubbish throwaway caricature in 12 years? The guy who plays the semi-arch villain in Flint looks like Michael Caine's older brother. Probably the oddest part of the film is that it's meant to be a parody, only that there are no laughs. Many of the goofs shown have had my head scratching. Remember during the club where Derek Flint runs into the middle of the smoky club and proceeds to shoot the gun in the air? How can it have made any sound when it was equipped with a silencer? Later, Derek is trapped inside of a combination safe, yet he can breathe, and there's a light bulb inside of it. Similarly, at the end of the film, 5 women are placed in separate snare drums, and they could still breathe inside. How do the military personnel know that there are people inside of the snare drums? After Derek and the 5 women are rescued from the island, what has happened to the rest of the women? I guess they should be viewed as villains after all. If you notice that Derek requires his suit in order for his cigarette lighter to perform whatever the necessary miracle required to induce a Deus Ex Machina, he doesn't have the suit on anymore when he is on the island. Henceforth, the lighter can't be useful anymore, correct? The huge boulder rock which has fallen on the woman's head seems not to have any effect on her. I don't know what women took showers with their bikinis on. By the way, the poster looks silly as it looks out of proportion, especially James Coburn's legs and the female's breasts on the right side of him. All in all, Flint is boring, dated, and a pretentious spy spoof. Let's go back to the photo. I mentioned that, the cover is not too bad. But in earlier reviews, I have said that, it's a little askew, a little bit silly. But anyways, that's my review of the movie. Thank you for listening, and please check out my other movie reviews. We'll see you next time. Bye.